Activision presents a smashing blast from the past. Developed by vicarious visions. It's Crash Bandicoot!
Hello there, ladies and gentlemen. Crash Bandicoot Plush here with another Let's Play. And like I've mentioned, I brought back the little live streaming Let's Play series thing. Well, here it is. So to get this started, gonna be playing some good old-fashioned Crash Bandicoot, since that's the franchise that I grew up with, alongside Mario and somewhat Sonic and not really Spyro. So anyways, let's just jump right into it. Now you're gonna notice something strange one, since this is the trilogy in like one game with which was made by Vicarious Visions and Activision, was made from the ground up. Do I have to say more? Well, of course I do, until I say the words. When do I know when to shut up? So, yes, this game was made by Vicarious Visions and Activision. And here's a little fact. This was actually made in the ground up. And that's really interesting. They made this from the ground up. That's something, I guess you can say. So anyway, since I beat all 3 games and got every single achievement, it's about time I'll be playing this game again. And so I got all the achievements, I don't have to get them again. You don't have to see me raging every 5 seconds. So before we get started, I know I said let's just jump right into it, but I lied. Yeah, let's do it. Oh, also, hello, Crossover Fanatic and Buck Dash. So anyways, and this is for real. Without further ado, let's begin. Alright, new slot. Starting your game, we'll overwrite the autosave slot. I'm going to disable the autosave because, well, yeah, why not? Now let's do this. And everybody get your popcorn ready.
Dr. Cortex, we haven't determined the cause of past failures. Moron! This Bandicoot will be my general. He will lead my Cortex commandos to world domination. This time, I shall reign triumphant. We are closer than ever before. Quickly, into the vortex. Dr. Cortex, the vortex is not ready. We have no idea what it could do. Failure again. Capture him.
Uh-oh.
Prepare the female Bandicoot.
That's one hell of an intro right there, and let me answer this real quick. No, it won't erase all of your achievements. Once you earn the achievements once, then you don't have to earn them again. like what Elaine said in the live chat. So anyways, as you notice, the graphics look a little different. By that, I mean by a whole lot different. And this time around, instead of 10 bounces in the original Crash and the second Crash, you get to bounce 5 times. Which I actually find pretty nice, if you ask me. Since you want to get through this game a lot more faster. By a matter of seconds, if you ask me. This actually brought back a lot of memories, and trust me when I tell you, like, the middle, like, at all. I remember when I used to play this game, and the little Let's Play series of it, and, well, let's just say that I wasn't verified on YouTube at the time, and I had like up to 19 parts, and it was just like boring as ever. There wasn't a lot of commentary, and it just sucked. The first gem here is like so easy, and this time they actually have a box count in the first game. What a classic this is. So anyways, the first level wasn't all that hard. It was pathetically easy. The boxes took a little longer to appear than in the original, but, you know, that's just something you would compare. Well, yes, this will have some comedy and stuff, and some commentary like I'm doing right now. So the answer to that, yes. I am doing fine, thank you very much, Dale. How are you doing? Okay, next up is Jungle Rollers. Die! I like how some of the music is actually remastered. I actually had to do that because, you know, if you hit the box again, it just doesn't do anything whatsoever. Instead of you jumping up, you actually go through the rollers this time, which that's a big improvement. You know, usually make parts. Okay, now I did. That's a good thing. Out of my way. Alright, so now this is one of my favorite parts. Now, you can retry the bonus in the Sane Trilogy. Doesn't matter if you die or not. And this time around, you know, the boxes actually do count in order to get a gem. Oh yeah, and that actually happens this time. Instead of Tawna actually just standing there in the original, she gets taken by Cortex. Okay, this ought to be simple. Oh yeah, I missed 3 boxes. Why didn't I go back for those? Well, I have to get the green gem in order to do that. Oh, and they also did this. Continuous boxes. It depends on how many boxes you miss in the level. If you miss like a whole ton of boxes, you'll put Crash into pure torture. Alright, the Great Gates. Simply another level that requires a gem in order to... Well, a gem of a certain color. Or was that in another level? It's like both these levels. It's a good thing that this game includes the hints, so you don't have to, like, backtrack a whole lot. In the original, well, you die once, then you can't get the gem. You're gonna have to restart the entire stage all over from the beginning in order to get the gem. Oh, and here, you don't have to waste... You don't have to, like, do that anymore, really. But it's only in certain stages in the original version. No, not the original, this game. What am I even saying? Oh, crap, I can't make that. But it doesn't really matter anyways, because I know that I'm not going to get the gem. But I wish I got that, though. Yeah, something like this would happen to me like every other time. It's like, you get the boxes, you break them, but there's another route. And you're gonna have to use that route in order to beat the level, in order to get the gem. But it's always good to get extra lives, though, in this game. That's a good thing. And see, what did I tell you? It's not that much. I mean, besides, I missed Aku Aku Soul. We'll go back for that in another day. And yes, I am planning on 100% in this game. Don't worry, Crash. You'll come back for this level. You just gotta backtrack a little bit in this version of Crash 1. And trust me, it's a whole lot easier to complete now. By that I mean by it's not as easy in some levels. Boulders is definitely one of the levels where you can grab the gem and just you can break like all the boxes in like one run and receive the gem. Another boulder level has like a gem route, but I think we won't get to that until like some point in time later in the stream. No, since I am live streaming this after all. I mean, Crash 1 is basically just alright in this case. I mean, Crash 1 was actually a little... How could I say it? It was a little tough at first, but as you progress, you'll get better at the game. But good luck trying to complete the game 100%, because it would take you like years just to beat the game. And Crash experts would say like, "Oh, come on, you should know this by now. You're a Crash fan, so you should know." To be honest, I never really cared for the original. I just played like the second, which that was the one that I played the most out of all the games in the trilogy. And just like that, we get the gem. I mean, I did play Warped somewhat, but when I was a kid, I used to get scared by Uka Uka whenever I lose all my lives, and he comes up and says, "Game over." They used to scare the living it used to scare the living crap out of me as a kid, and that's why I played Crash 2 more often. I didn't really care for the original Crash at the time, even though I had it when I was a kid. And I'm gonna be completely honest. Well, yeah, it was a little tough to complete. I didn't really get any further because, well, it was like a certain level. It was like one of the levels in the second island, which will be coming up soon, like sooner or later. Trust me, this game is like, you can actually beat this game in a matter of like almost 30 minutes. Actually, you can beat this in like an hour or two. It's not even that hard. But if you're going for 100%, then you're gonna lose your lives like a lot. And you're... Okay, what the hell just happened? Boom. It's like I spinned an enemy. So, whoa! That makes me nervous sometimes. I was like, oh shit. But it's alright though. We got all of the Taunt and Mug shots, and now going for the bonus round. Once again, pretty easy if you ask me. I used to die a lot in these stages as a kid. Doesn't matter how easy they were, how hard they were just like hard. And I thought they were required to get the gem, and there's another gem route, by the way. Which again, we won't get to, unfortunately, until the parts in the near future. But for right now, I'm just gonna try and complete this 100% in like, well, not one go, because I'll take like about more than a few hours if you ask me. I mean, besides, I was struggling in some of the levels that required colored gems. And that's just me being honest here. Alright, next up is the first boss of the game, Papu Papu. And you're going to notice how pathetically easy he is. And there's one thing I might have to add. In the original game, he had like 3 hit points, and the boss was incredibly easy. And he still is, even till this very day. Boom. I actually found that little exit cutscene to be like, well, I thought that was actually a pretty nice or a little funny. It's like, yeah, I'm gonna bounce you. See you later, fools. It's like, alright, pretty cool. Oh, and since I'm here, I might as well explain this little extra area right here. Coco's Time Machine. This really isn't a level at all. It's basically just you, might as well spoil this right now since I have the chance to. You can actually play as Coco Bandicoot in this game. I kid you not. You have the option to have Coco join, but I'm going to select no for right now because, well, yeah, sorry, Coco. I won't need you as of right now, and I'll probably need you at some point in time in the future. No worries. Don't worry. I'll use you for all of the extra stuff. Alright, Rolling Stones. Papa Papa, more like poopy poop. Wow. It's like even some kids would find... Yeah, I would actually have to agree with that because, well, the boss fight his boss fight is the easiest in the entire Sane trilogy. Like, it still is, even till this very day. I just want to do that because, well, I might have to demonstrate that at some point in time in the future. I thought all those would explode. Duh! I might as well have to mention this right now, since I still have the chance to. Like, you still keep all of your boxes even after you die. I have like 22 boxes right now, even after I died. But in the original game, the boxes respawn to their original positions if you die. And you'll have like 0 boxes. That's the original, and that was so unfair back then. That's how challenging Crash 1 was. Okay, we got like 2 of each now. And I have to go back for that now, don't I? Ugh, damn it. Whoop. I think it respawns even after I spin it. I think I never spin into a Taunt a Mug shot before in this game. Like, never. Whoop, not this time. I was like looking at the live chat, and luckily I saved myself as quickly as I could. Nope. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think there's actually a secret up here. It's not even... It's possible, I think. Yeah, there's a little secret up there. I might have to die in order to get it. But, you know, it's a Crash life. Spoiler alert. Ah, yes, I can still get it. Even after I lost. I actually liked how the first game was improved big time, which I have like the one problem, and well, that was like for the most part. It didn't really affect me all that much, like later in the games. Which by that I mean by, well, I still remember coming back here and dying as a kid. Die! And Burrito didn't die, like... Well, I'm gonna say, like, he just teleported by using his magic potions. Which are not actually magic, by the way. We're all here, Sebastian. There are still the remaining 3 viewers watching this stream. So you don't have to worry. Alright. I will get Coco eventually, but for right now, she's not really all that important. But I will actually get her after Hog Wild, which this will explain what I just mentioned earlier. About dying and have to restart in the original, but in this game, you don't have to restart the level if you die, and you keep all of your boxes and you still get the gem regardless. This is one of the prime examples because you're gonna see me dying a lot in one of the parts, which is like the very last part of Hog Wild, and God, making the jump was like hell. Okay. These guys are like easy to avoid. Because they're not as fast as they were like they used to be. Okay, that's something new. It's not a little glitch or something. I don't really know if it is, to be honest. I mean, if Crash is flying like Superman, then I'd be laughing. And I'd probably explain that. Other than that, like, this game is actually, like, slightly easier, but the addition of what I'll be explaining once we play as Coco, since she was somewhat playable in Crash Wars. Oh, by the way, that's a little glitch that I really hate. That's one thing they really need to improve, because if I'm gonna speedrun this game and try and beat Johnny Cooper 64, he's gonna say like, "Oh, dude, what happened?" Yeah, they need to patch that. Because I keep dying for some odd reason. Like that. Like, even though I'm, like, jumping over the hog. In the original, I could just make that jump, no problem. Like, no sweat. But here is a big problem. Is it because I am jumping? Like, what? Look at this. Like, look at that. It's like, it's a total time waster, if you ask me. This is why Hog Wild well, it wasn't so much Hog Wild when I actually hit that. And people say small nitpick. Well, I can understand somewhat. But by the way, you have to jump in a certain way in order to make the jump. Like you just saw. There goes Crash pulling a gem out of his ass. That's something new, actually. This actually happens in not just this, but also in Crash 2 and 3 in the Sane Trilogy. So, yeah. Is there anything else I can explain? Well, not really. I don't have anything else to explain. So anyways, let's pick up Coco real quick before we hear her complaining, moaning, and groaning. Yep, she's gonna join us. So anytime if I want to play as Coco or Crash, I just press the R2 button. Native Fortress. Let's do this. And again, it's another one of those levels where it requires a color gem. So again, nothing to worry about. We will get back to this eventually. Just I want to get this out of the way and over with. I feel like I should get, like, more than half the gems in this game. But, unfortunately, I can't because, well... There's not a lot of explaining here, just, well, all I gotta do is just jump. Oh no, that's about it. Although I will say this, and it's probably a good time to explain it. Well, I still have the chance to. Okay. Okay, I don't know how that happened. It's kind of a weird glitch. I don't know if that's like part of the glitches in Sane Trilogy. Because there are some glitches in the NSYNC, but in this game, trust me, I have experienced a couple. This looks like one of the glitches, if you ask me, like you just saw right there. Like, not just once, but twice. I'm just going to a ton of bonus rounds so that I can get some, like, extra lives. I'm gonna make some fun real quick. Crash is rated for Mortal Kombat confirmed. If I died right there, I'd laugh. You know, there are some moments where Sane Trilogy was actually, well, nice enough to let me pass. And there was actually times where the game just flat out tried to kill me. And those moments, you're probably going to see if I attempt to get the gold relics in this game, and trust me, there are actually relics. Probably a good time I explain that in a little bit. You know, one thing I'd like to mention is that the relics in this game are part of achievements. And I've experienced that, and I went through total anarchy. I was, like, trying so hard just to get them, and when I first played this game, I was like, oh my god, I was like ready to just throw my controller at the TV. Trust me, that's how hard the relics are to get. If you're going for the gold or the platinum. Some are just pathetically easy, if you ask me. Tried to do a little cool trick there, but I missed one. So it's not even cool anymore. Sorry. Okay. So anyways, there is another gem pass, as you probably saw. And again, I'm probably going to mention this like 1 million times. We will go back to that in the meantime. But in the meantime, you're probably going to see me die for the most part. Well, I am relaxed, and today was like a really lazy day, in case you're wondering, Crossover Fanatic. I'm gonna say that today wasn't really, it wasn't all that much of a pain. Now, it's probably a better time if I explain this right now. So, as you can see, the map looks fine, am I right? Yeah, it does look fine, but the only problem is it's in reverse. I'd compare the original Crash to this, and you'll find a difference. It's basically like a little mirror, if you ask me. But that's just a little minor nitpick, if you ask me. I really don't mind it at all. Just felt like I'm in a reversed version of the original Crash, or if they had like a mirror mode. Like how Mario Kart has mirror mode. Where you race on the courses in reverse. Okay, now let me explain this animation real quick. Like when you die here, die. Crash just does that. I actually find that pretty funny. It's not just wow. It just like jumps in the water and just splashes in there and just goes like, oh, I'm just chilling out. I don't care really. We don't get to on another day. I don't want to die too much, but there are some death animations that are like, I mean, some of them are actually from Warped. This actually actually requires backtracking. Where are we going? Boom. There we go. Much better. I didn't even know anything about the secret until now. Sure, crossover fanatic. I don't mind at all. Die. I actually have to wait there. That's alright, though. Sometimes I just get ahead of myself. Now, in case you're all wondering, again, why I don't sound really amused, really. It's because, well, a bit of a lazy day. Wasn't much to do. But it's alright, though. I always like doing that. Better to kill the piranha now than ever. I remember in the classic Crash game, when you collect like 3 Tawna mugshots, Crash does like a weird animation where his mouth is open. Alrighty. There we go. Yep. Got all the boxes this time. And the gem grab is easier than I expected it to be. Up the Creek actually was like one of the levels that I wasn't really a big fan of for the most part. But now it's actually it's actually nice now. I still remember when I was a kid, I used to play like a little bit of the original Crash and listening to this music, or just the main theme like how it's playing right now. Next up is Ripperoo. Now you're going to notice that that Coco's head is like crossed out. Yeah, like over here. That's because in some areas you cannot play as Coco. That's one of the limitations of this game. You can play as Coco in you can play as Coco in some levels, but the only levels you cannot play as Coco is, well, and I'm going to say this right now, are the hog levels, the boss levels, Unbearable from Crash 2, which I will demonstrate that once we get to Crash 2 in some point in time. The polar bear levels. And the motorcycle levels and the underwater levels. Most notably the underwater levels because, well, I don't know if that would cause like any random fan service or whatnot. So it's probably best if they didn't do it, unless they give like Coco like some scuba diver gear in a suit, and not have her like wear like some kind of bathing suit like Crash does, because Crash likes to be shirtless. The next boss is Ripperoo. And this time the boss is pathetically easy. Your best interest is to just get the box to down here so you don't have to worry about it in the future. That's a ripoff. Boom. That's one of the animations that I find funny. Like, the one thing that Vicarious Visions and Activision improved on is the boss animations. They're now, like, well, a little bit more funnier. Which they are actually funny this time around, because it's just a little funny. That's how I think of it. Next up is the Lost City. Now this is like a normal gem grab, but here's the thing. The hint says break every box without dying to earn a gem. This is how they use the Crash 1 mechanics of the gem grabs. This is like their once in a blue moon kind of mechanics. And trust me, you do not want to die, otherwise, well, I will probably some point in time demonstrate that. in the future, and trust me, I will do so myself. Or I'll do it right now if you want me to, but wait until I die. I'm trying to get this gem. I remember when the bats were like unhittable in some of the areas, just that now they're just like, well, not as fast as they used to be. Oh, shoot. I would risk that, but no. I'm going to be honest, I actually wouldn't after trying to attempt that a couple of times. You gotta time this just right, basically. Yeah, that's why you gotta time it just right. And sometimes you might want to speed run this. If you were doing a 100% speed run, you might as well do it like, I'd probably give you an example, but I don't really want to take chances. I don't want to risk dying that much. You know, that's why I just want to, like... Okay, that's one of the examples, but I wouldn't want to risk it that much. I still remember actually dying here, like... Some parts of the level I just kept dying, and didn't really rage that much, but I did somewhat rage, actually. Alright, next up is another End Burial boss. Not as hard. Again. Oh, by the way, dying here in the bonus rounds doesn't count if you want to get the special gem. You'll still get it even if you die in the bonus round, but if you die in the actual level, yeah, it will count as you're not going to get the gem. And just like that, we complete the bonus round. Yep, timing is the key, and that's why in this game and other games, you gotta have good timing. Nope. I remember when we had to like jump on those enemies just to kill them, but now you can spin into them here. And I'm comparing the original to this game. because I did actually notice a difference. Oh, yeah, this ought to be like an example. That wouldn't really waste my time as much. I'll still get to the gem regardless if I die, and this is actually, and that's the example I want to show you guys. There we go. 201 Wampa fruits. Oh, and this time around, it's really easiest to get 100. Like, basically 99 lives. I almost died there, actually. Boom. And we got the green gem. How cool is that? Boom. Yep, like I said, if you fail a bonus round, you retry it. It doesn't count as an actual death, but if you do lose a life in the level itself, you're not going to get the gem that I just deserved. The one I got and I deserve because I've been practicing and I've gotten better. And that makes me want to think if I should just like do 100% completion, which I actually did, and like I said, like I said before, and like I mentioned, it's possible to beat this 100% a lot more easily. But there's more to the story, trust me, like I said, because the relics. I think I might die here, in some part of the level. But if I do, I mean, I can still demonstrate that the Sane Trilogy has had a huge improvement in the first game. And I'm talking about the original Crash Bandicoots. You gotta watch out for those paths. They can sometimes get you. Like they surprised me right there, and I was like, oh god. I'm trying to be as quiet as possible because my stepfather is sleeping right now. I'm usually loud whenever I do live streams. Like this, for example, but this time around I'm actually calm and relaxed. And I may sound like not really amused, but again, well, bit of a lazy day if you ask me. Okay, this actually explains. This probably that proved my point like twice. Alright, there's a little secret here, which I never even bothered to do. But alas, I've done it. The original Crash and the Sane Trilogy have some secrets. There are secrets in the first game, which I never even bothered to go back to because, well, the game was so hard. Oh yeah, and those things are, yeah. I'm not saying they're hard to... Sometimes sometimes timing here is a little crazy because the way that I respond... Whoa. Is that going to respawn? Oh, it did. I thought it would just stay down. I'd be like, oh, damn it. But no, thank goodness. So anyways, now, I think there might be a gem pass here, maybe. I don't know. Like, I remember, like, one of the, the dark temple levels being, like, a little, well, let's just say, like, well, dark, creepy, and, well, felt like you were in, like, the deepest part of the earth or something. Like, I realized it was an actual temple. Like, some of the temple levels, like, here. Well, I know that the temple levels here for a fact. Like, I know one of them has a gem route. And you have to acquire a blue gem in order to do that. Like, in order to get the gem. But here, all I do is just get the, all I do here is just get the, oh, you are not going to trick me. Boom. Get the gem. Just go with the flow. Hello there, Yoshimeister Studios. Congratulations on hitting 2,000 subscribers. I mean, 200 subscribers. My mistake. Okay, now we're going to enter Road to Nowhere. One of the levels where it gets a little harder. And yes, direct attacks won't hurt the hogs. And the sign says danger is there for a reason. So as you can see, and like the level suggested, we are on a high road on a bridge. You can jump over these hogs, don't worry about it. It's just you cannot jump on them or spin attack them like normally. Like some enemies do. It's just that they're like the only time that you can ever kill them is if you have like 3 Aku Aku masks, and or you get hit, or if you actually get hit while you have an Aku Aku mask by your side. That's just a little prime example. Yep, that means we're not going to complete the level and get a gem. Well, by that I mean by just get the gem, like in general. until some point in time in the future. Now, it's probably a good time to mention this, but since they have, like, a relic, since they have relics in this game now in, like, all 3 Crash games, and not just Warped, I was trying to get the gold relic here, and I kept struggling. Yes, I am not kidding. I was, like, struggling big time. And God, do I really hate struggling to get a relic. And like I mentioned, they have an achievement where if you get all of the relics, gold or platinum, you will be rewarded with an achievement. But like I mentioned, since I got all of the achievements, there's no way that I'm going to get the gold relics unless I want to struggle and try and kill myself over and over again for just because I want to get a gold relic. It's like sometimes it doesn't matter of how hard you try, just that, you know, you got to go really fast regardless. All right, Yoshimai Studios, thank you for dropping by, say hi. Hope you have a great day. You know, back to what I was saying, like, again, I really did struggle to get the relic in the high road, and also a road to nowhere, which we just completely and got the gem. Next up is Boulder Dash, and this is like the only boulder level, well, the second boulder level and the only boulder level where you have to get a purple gem in order to get the rest of the boxes and complete the level and get the gem. Unfortunately. No, it shouldn't be that as painful, right? Right? No, it should just a boulder level. They're just as easy as ever. But if you're willing to time trial these levels, good luck. I wish you luck. A lot of luck. Because, you know, some of the time trials here, you're going to get more sapphire relics than gold or platinum. The platinum ones, forget about that. I just want to get the gold relics and just be on my way and get that achievement. Darn! It's alright though, I'll restart. It's alright, I'll restart the level. I'm kidding, this isn't like the original Crash Bandicoot one. Like the very first Crash Bandicoot game, and so I'm playing right now, but it's remastered. And I'm playing this on a PlayStation 4. Nope, see ya. Don't want to be a boulder. One thing I noticed, I saw it would, like, explode and just break that box as well, but I was wrong. Now I can just do this. Just break with a spin attack and just break it entirely, and whoa. My cat literally scared me, which threw me off. Great. What happens if I try and bounce on this? Oh, nothing happens. Oh my god. My cat literally got me that time. Like, she didn't scratch me, it's just that it's like, I don't know what she was like, I don't know what she got scared about, She jumped, and then she made me jump, and then that's what caused me to die. I was like, oh. That actually surprised... Yeah, that's the exact reaction that I had right now. Alright, now let's go. It's like I had enough of dying for the most part. So we gotta get this done sooner or later. Now, one thing you're gonna be, like, wondering, why am I not streaming this on the... Like, why am I not using the PS4 to live stream this? Like I did with my, like I did with my first live... Like, it was like the first time that I live streamed Sane Trilogy. Well, because I had to mention this like over and over again if I wanted to, but I had to mention it like a couple of times, and that's about it. Is that because of the Wi-Fi that I have, I will only stream games using Google Hangouts. And unfortunately, I do not have a capture card. I have like a lot. I do have OBS Studio, which is like a software you can use for gaming and live streaming, as well as you can like you can use that for what was it like called? I forgot what it was like. A screen recorder. Yeah, that's what it was called. You can use that for screen recording, you can use that for live streaming, and you can use that for gaming as well. But I did hear though that it was like it's a little laggy. I think that's because some people don't have great laptops. And trust me, I don't have a great laptop to begin with. I wish I had a gaming laptop or a gaming PC, but unfortunately I don't. The one thing that's actually annoying is that in some levels, it takes me like more than one try just complete. I wish that we had the speed shoes ability so we can get through this level faster, but no, it's like you earn that after beating Cortex. Not in this game, but in Crash 2 and Crash Warped. And yes, I said Crash 2. Now you're going to be thinking, well, power-ups weren't a thing in Crash 2. Well, it wasn't. I'm actually getting sick and tired of actually dying they're like almost like more like near the end of the level actually. I want to get this done and over with. Alright, so that's good. Alright, getting to the end of the level, so that means I don't have to, like, suffer. That's a good sign. And this is what I'm talking about. There's, like, a gem path there, and that requires me to get, like, at least 18 boxes. Great. At least we're out of there now. Now, as I was saying, again, Crash 2, the original version, didn't have the speed choose ability because that wasn't a thing yet. And it was a thing in Crash Warped. But now, in the Sane Trilogy, which I'll have a good how can I put it to you in words? You can actually get the speed choose ability. That's right. Not in the original, but in the Sane Trilogy, which everyone should know by now if they played Crash Bandicoot, if they played this game before. So, anyways, I'll probably explain that, like, in the future. Whoa. Alright. Go. Thanks, Crossroad Fanatic. Whoop. Nope. Not this time. Whoa, I gotta be really careful with that. Crap. Whoa. I feel like I'd be speedrunning this game for like almost like days on end. Whoa. Good thing I'm not speedrunning this game, which I don't plan on doing that anytime soon. Alright, there we go. Whoa. Alright, we're doing good so far. Whoop! Okay, that was odd. Joe sent me a message, but I won't get to that until after stream. Why did I do that too soon? Oh. I really don't trust this, to be honest. Oh, no. That is definitely a not trust. Trust is one-way ticket and... Whoop. There we go. Aw, crap, I needed him for that. Well, you know what that means. Do I have to die? Of course, just why not? Die! Yes, you do need... You do need this guy just to get this over here. And don't worry. I don't have to restart the level all over again. Now, there's something. Now, a Cortex mugshot. That's something. That's a little new. I never really planned on... I never really got to the Cortex levels, really, and that's a, that was like a few times. Alright, 2 of them. Whoa! That was really close. Alright. Now, this level can be hard at times, but there's no way that there's a level that's, like, worse. And trust me, there's, like, no levels that are just as worse as probably, like, a Slippery Climb, or it's other, or it's, like, Brother, or Older Brother, or Bird that was never really introduced in the series until now, or a long time ago, but was never playable unless you have, like, a cheat code. After that, we get a key from Cortex, if we survive. Since I got all the boxes, we actually do get a key. So that's awesome. Like I say, I don't want to backtrack as much, and if you die in the bonus rounds, you can retry them as much as you like. Speaking of which, we're about to enter one again. Alrighty, got that out of the way. Doing really well. Like, I'm doing better than the original, to be honest, because in the original, in every level, you have to break every single crate without dying. That's the thing. Like, but that only happens in some levels now, since I'm playing the Sane Trilogy. So there's not much to worry about now. I always seem to check for little secrets, like back there, just in case anything happens, and oh my god, it's my rival. Nope. Sorry. Boom. We get the gem. I still like the animations that Vicarious Visions and Activision did for Crash every time he gets a gem or a crystal or a relic. I find that kind of funny, if you ask me. Like the boss animations in the first game, which I am playing right now. And the second and third game, they also had funny animations. I have to spoil something like after this, but you know, I'll save that for when we play Crash 2 and Warped. Oh my god, that's still like why would you do that? Like, really, no one wants to see your butt cheeks. Like, no one. I'm sorry, Koala Kong, but no one wants to see your ass cheeks. This boss battle is, again, like with the others, easy and oh my god, do I really regret doing this. Alright. One last time. He just throws rocks. Boom. Oh wait, this animation gets funny. Nope. Yeah, like I mentioned, the death and like not just the death animations, but also the animations where you defeat the bosses. Like how Koala Kong gets really pissed off after you beat him like 4 times. With like beat him with rocks like 4 times. Not played over and over again 4 times, but just like but Rocks was basically really pissed off, and the next thing you know, a minecart comes and just like carries him like off the stage. I find that funny instead of getting defeated. It's like Koala Kong really did stay strong this time around. Alright, enough about Koala Kong. Next up, we've got Heavy Machinery. I think there's some down here, I think. Yeah, there actually is. But I did it at the wrong time. So I just wasted that for nothing, I guess. Unless I do want to take a little shortcut, then... Nope. Aw, dang it. It's alright, though. Boom. Yeah, that's a little secret I actually found out. Alrighty. You know, if some people are like new to the series, they'd probably pick this up if they have a PlayStation 4. Unfortunately, you cannot get this for the Xbox One. I heard that there's gonna be I heard it's gonna also be for Nintendo Switch, but I am not too sure about that. I'll believe it when I see it. So as of right now, I don't believe it. And just like that, we're going to save Tana once again, only to find out where Cortex is going to kidnap her. Boom, boom, boom. You know, some of the levels here are just as easy as ever. Oh, shoot. Again, it's alright though. I'll just retry it. Mr. Platino, I don't speak your language. I apologize. Okay, I had to focus right there. Oh, you speak English? Huh? Oh, well, thank goodness, though. Because, I don't speak... I'm gonna be honest, like, even if I tried to speak different languages, like either Spanish, Japanese, German, Portuguese, or Russian, I'm still probably gonna forget how to, say that language because, well, I don't really, I'm gonna be honest right now, like, I'm not trying to offend anybody. I just don't speak, like, again, even if I tried to learn, like, take Spanish, for example, I've had Spanish classes, and I only remember, like, hola, ¿cómo estás? That's about it. Oh, so you're from Spain, that's nice. Whoa. Okay, there we go. Now, we get to do the bonus round, which I think this is a little... It's not as tough as the last one. But it does require you to press and hold the X button. And there's one thing I want to mention. There's a little bit of a difference with the controls here. And you're going to notice that, like, when I play Crash 2 and Warped. Give me them. What the? Aww. Sorry, buddy. Gonna have to leave you here. Hello, darkness, my old friend. Down we go. Okay, I don't know if you're still here, Mr. Platino, but how was your day? Oh shoot. Boom. There we go. Oh shoot. Oh no. That's no good. Give me that gem. Give me that sexy gem. Oh yeah. And I've almost completed more than half the game already. Surprising, isn't it? Alright, next up is Cortex Power. Now, this requires a ton of backtracking. But there's nothing to worry about, because, we can't get to that now. I wish, though, but I don't want to take forever. So we're just gonna, like, speedrun this, like, just get this done and over with. Just get it done quick. Get some boxes, but that's just about it. Let's see. Now you can actually get some boxes, but you can't get all of them unless you get the blue gem. Yeah, it's unfortunate, but we're gonna have to go with the flow. Okay, that's surprised me. Sometimes I get a little surprised if I get hit or something. Like sometimes, not all the time. Yeah, I have like almost half the boxes. Like almost broke half the boxes here, so well, again, we're gonna have to come back here another day. Can't do it today, unfortunately. Yep, I missed 19 boxes. And one thing, it depends of how many boxes you miss. Like I said, the more boxes you miss, the more you're gonna put Crash in complete torture. You're gonna make his life like a living hell. Okay, the generator room. Like with the other levels, break every box without dying to earn a special gem, which... How do you move Aku Aku anyways? I remember when this used to be like spooky as hell, but no, not anymore. I mean, some of the soundtracks in the original were actually a little far better than some of the some of the remastered themes here in the Sane trilogy, but you know, at least they tried. I can give props to Vicarious Visions for that, so that's... Oh! Shoot. Now, it ought to be a good time to actually explain this real quick, and I'm probably going to try and restart this as well if I wanted to. Which I will once we get to the end, unfortunately. And this is going to be the part where I actually prove my point here and say, again, if you die in certain levels that actually in certain levels, which are the ones that have the colored gems like this one, you will not receive a gem if you die in the level. Bonus rounds, like I said, don't count. But again, I'd probably prove it to you in a little bit that this is an actual thing. And trust me, that ought to suck. It's a good thing I hit the checkpoint before I actually died. I really don't have to worry about the boxes at all, really. But if something like that happens, I really get nervous. Or fall off for no reason. Or just fall off by accident, make it feel like I did it on purpose. Oh, good. I don't have to waste my lives dying. And we're going back for an Aku Aku mask, which I really should. Because that actually made me jump. Now again, I broke almost all the boxes. There's some at the end. And then I'll prove my point when I say I won't receive a gem after that. Now look at this. Now, look. I got all the boxes. And I broke every single one of them, but where's the gem? Well, unfortunately, I can't get it, so that means start all over. And since I have like 50%, I'm gonna be like completing like more than half the game already if I get this like gem and other gems. I know I can come back to this later and get the gem again, but sometimes I just want to complete it, get it done and over with, and don't have to come back here until the next part where I explain something about the relics and why they are actually here. I love when you get like a lot of Wampa fruits sometimes, so you can get those extra lives. There we go. We get Tawna. Hopefully save her. Again, to find out that she will be taken by Cortex, unfortunately. Yeah, just like that. Don't worry, I will complete this with Aku Aku Mask this time around. Here we go. Ooh, that was a nice one. Okay, once I get all the boxes here, I don't have to I don't do anything ever again, really. Until I want to get the relic, which I feel like I should, because since I am trying to get almost everything in the game, I might as well. You know, I wish I'd actually get the gold relics and show you how hard the achievement is, but you've seen my suffering in one of the live streams that I did in the past. Okay, now this time we get the gem. Yep. And that means we've completed more than half the game already. Which is really surprising if you ask me, because, you know, in the first game, I really I'm gonna be honest, every time I would die, I won't get that gem. Anyways, let's move on to Toxic Waste. Another gem that requires you to break every single box without dying. Why? You know, after I mean, the last one wasn't hard, but Toxic Waste is only hard when it wants to be. And this is one of the improvements they do with the music. Instead of having it a little scary, that was awesome. They turned that into something you've never actually heard in your lives. And my God, does it sound better than the original Toxic Waste. It's like now it makes me want to listen to this every time I like eat lunch at school, or if I were or if I had some time, or if I was on the bus or something, because you know the theme here sounded really well. It was better than the original. One thing they also improved here is well, these guys here. I think they were like Portaroos, like the same species as Pinstripe, and these guys that throw those things, and yeah. Okay, there's a few things that were changed in the stage. One, the music in a really well way, and it sounds badass instead of just a little not really scary kind of feeling. Oh no, come back here. You know, they changed the music. Instead of this. Whoa. Good thing I escaped that just in time. You know, a few things they actually changed or improved in this level is, oh no. Nope. Nice try, buddy. Now, before we actually move on, they did, as I was saying, they did improve the music, which now sounds pretty badass. The what was it? I forgot what those things called. Well, the guy when it throws the bouncy thingamajigs. Again, I forgot what they're called. So blame me for forgetting. Or actually, just don't blame me for forgetting it at all. They give those guys hats now. And that's probably about it. Oh shoot. Okay, I thought it was possible to actually kill him. We jump, but no, it's like when he's trying to reload. And like the game said, his Tommy gun isn't all that good. And he tries to recharge, like, or should say, like, reload in an instant. Like in your dreams, Pinstripe. So I'd actually kill him there, because in the original I could take like I can give him like 2 or 3 hits just by doing something. but here it doesn't seem likely anymore. Why do I keep, like, getting hit by bullets for no reason? I don't know why. So now on to Pinstripe more. His boss, well, the theme sounds nice. How did that even happen? I'd like to know why. I mean, I had no problem beating him here. That's alright, though. You know what they say. You always learn from your mistakes, so you can get better. Well, I don't know if that's... I don't know for sure. But, you know, if you, like, learn from your mistakes, like, something really crazy or bad will really happen. Never again, really. Oh, shoot. Yeah, I can tell he's gonna go to the hospital afterwards. Pinstripe is down for the count. That's like a little... That's one of the improvements in the boss fight when you defeat Pinstripe. It's like you shot him in the board or something, and the next thing you know, he just falls down. Gets, like, hit with one of the pictures. Okay, so now we have to suffer through hell. Whoa. Oh. Yep, gonna start that over again. Because we're already at the beginning of the level, get it? That's alright though, at least I got all the crates that I could. Whoa. Ah, oh, dang it. I always fear something like that will happen to me. At least Crash Bandicoot has some secrets that you can unlock just by progressing. Alright, there we go. Oh, come on! Sometimes I really don't like how I just, like, die right there. That's alright though, at least, well, at least I learned from my mistakes so that I can get better. Did you know this is also one of the levels that I struggled to get a gold relic with because of how slow it felt like I was going? This I'll need because, you know, I can use the other turtle. Alright, here we go. The more I get close to the edge with a turtle, the more I'd be likely to just not worry a thing about him, really. Okay, so this is good. Get that. Oh god, the hog. Yeah, and like I said, you can jump on the guy, but you can't kill him, because if you jump on him, you get instantly killed. That's like an insta-kill right there. I hate to break it to you. You can't even spin into him. I demonstrate right now, but you know, if you play this for yourself, you'll know what I'm talking about. So I'll have to like do it for you, so you know. I guess you can say that. Whoa! That actually surprised me a little bit. Alright, here we go. The bonus round. The bonus round is just nothing too special, really. Just gotta focus on breaking some boxes, but not all of them. Or spin into them by accident like I just did. It's like sometimes I don't know what I'm thinking. It's like I can complete this like no problem. Sometimes I mess up a little bit. Alright, there we go. Alright, we got all of the boxes, so we're definitely gonna get the gem. There we go. Perfect! Because I'm perfect, so. And I am Lord Frieza, Emperor of the Universe. And I prove that this game is trash. Just like Vegeta is. A piece of trash. Because he's so weak. You can't even beat Goku. How sad. Alright. It's time to enter one of the hardest stages and like one of the most ridiculously hard stages. Slippery Climb. Slippery Climb has got to be one of the hardest Crash Bandicoot levels to date. And it still is. Up until Stormy Ascent became DLC in the Insane Trilogy. And when people found out that Stormy Ascent was supposed to be in the original Crash game, but got scrapped because due to how hard it was. Insanely hard, and only like someone who's completed the game 100% with no problem can actually play that, and I wish I had the balls to do so, but I'll wait until I get like a whole lot of, let's see, like, just wait until whatever. I mean, I think I can complete this with no problem whatsoever, but I just want to get this gem out of the way, so I don't have to worry about it ever again. Yeah, one problem is that if you die, and since this has a colorful gem, you're going to start the level from the beginning. Like how I would. Yeah, this level is hell, and if you complete the level and get the red gem, it's really rewarding if you ask me. It's like trying to attempt this countless times just to get a red gem. You'll be rewarded, trust me. The original Crash Bandicoot feels rewarding after beating the game or beating it 100% entirely because of how hard you tried. Except for that fake ending. That wasn't really rewarding all that much. There's nothing to worry about now. I mean, besides, you can now complete this game 100% like a whole lot easier. Aside from the colorful gems, which I'm probably gonna try and attempt to get this one here, because I feel like it. I mean, trust me, I actually feel confident in getting the gem on a few tries. Because, God, I felt like it was just hell just to get through this. Oh, I would die there. God, I didn't. And I'm gonna be honest, like, getting the relic here wasn't easy, and after I tried like a lot of times, I got a platinum relic here in Slippery Climb. Yep, it's true. I got the platinum relic here in Slippery Climb. No joke. I think if I were to pause the live stream or slow it down and pause it, I'd see the faces of the birds. Whoa. Let's see. I remember when this music used to be like scary as hell, which it wasn't scary to me. And I actually remember this was actually the this is actually like the music that was playing in one of the trailers for the PlayStation back in like the 90s. Good to know, actually. Okay. Those faces, though. I actually saw it for like a split second. Can't see it. Here you go. Birds don't even make the faces in the original, but they do here, actually. Which is nice. Zeros here are actually quite funny. And it's like how they improved in the Sane Trilogy. Look at the old man when they, like, let me get me out of here. Those faces, though. And if you spin or jump on then don't worry, like, your hands will go down and they'll go back to the cells because they know it's not worth it. Oh yeah, that actually happens to me at times where I die here more frequently. But it's a good thing that it doesn't. It's a good thing that dying in a bonus round doesn't cost you any lives. But if you lose a life here, like I've mentioned before, like why? Oh, it's okay though. Okay, I made it. There we go. Since I've died here a lot of times, at least I know now. And I've learned from all of my mistakes. Give me a sec. There we go. I had to think about what I was going to do here. There you go. Get him out of the way. Boom. Taking the gem. I'm out of here. I'm going to say I have played this multiple times in the past. And I didn't really struggle that much, as you can see. Which, again, the Sane Trilogy is an improvement. But here's the thing. I've actually improved myself. So I've actually gotten better at the game. Okay, lights out. Alright. Let's go for it. Lights out. Well, it used to be like really tough, I can tell you. But by the way, spoiler alert. You want to get every single gem? Without dying, you're gonna have to get the other gems. Sorry, I hate to break it to you. I think I can demonstrate this really well if I die, so it wouldn't really matter. And besides, I wouldn't get all the boxes regardless of how hard I tried. I got 100. 100 lives. That's actually new. I never really got 100 lives before in a single crash game, but this is actually a first. So I'd be surprised. Yep, so far so good. I'm gonna explain like if I die real quick. Die! Alright, there we go. Alright, it's back 99, so it's actually a pretty cool glitch where you have like 100 lives. It's only a once in a lifetime thing. Yep, see what I tell you, there's a path here. But again, no matter how hard I try, you know I probably won't get the gem. Because again, if there is a gem pass, you know I won't get gem till later on. Yep, like I said. Great, but you missed 3 boxes. So I demonstrate that real quick, just to let you guys know. So, anyways, since we're done with that, we don't have to do anything else, really. And just go into the jaws of darkness. We're almost done here, don't worry. Alright. I wish I saw the 100 lives thing. That was actually pretty cool. I'm gonna be honest, this is actually the first ever Crash game where I got 100 lives. Interesting to know, actually. I thought I would die. It's a good thing I didn't. Alrighty. Jaws of Darkness doesn't seem all that harmless. It will be, trust me. Since I got the blue gem pass, I'll be able to get the gem myself. You know, there's not much to talk about Jaws of Darkness, but I will say this, there is a secret path. Like, right now. So, there we go. I get to, do my worst now. This is technically useless, but it's okay. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. If you break another Aqua box, doesn't like extend the time for how long Aqua gets to be with you, unfortunately. But at least I broke a lot of those boxes, so it wouldn't really matter. And like I said before, Insane Trilogy is a whole lot easier now because you can get the gems without dying. Except the colored gems. You still have to play by the rules. And it's a good thing I died right after the check points. Otherwise, I don't know what to tell you. If this was the original Crash, I'd probably have to, like, start all over again. Like how I have to die right now because, spoiler alert, one of the boxes contains a Cortex mugshot. So, yeah, that's why you have to, like, it's in your best interest. Well, yeah, I was doing it on purpose, which, okay, that was actually by mistake. I'm not forcing around. So, anyways, let's get into this for real. Now, this is something. Oh my god, why do we always have to fall for that? And this is one of the animations that was in Crash Warped, and it came back here. There's nothing to worry about now, so get as much as I want here, but I don't want to waste a lot of your time. So I'm trying to get this out of the way. Boom. Nope. Go back to your hole. Yep, that's what I'm talking about. Alright, here we go. I didn't know all the secrets here until I played the Sane Trilogy of Crash 1. Yeah, no joke. I never knew any of the secrets in the first game. Whoa! Well, that's what you get, I guess. It's alright, though. I mean, I've played this a lot of times before, so I know what I'm doing. Whoa. I died right before the end of the bonus round. What happens if I once I do this again? Oh. Okay, it's alright though. We all make mistakes. If people were saying, well, am I a really good Crash player because it doesn't look like it, well, I'm sorry. Yeah, it's not like you making any mistakes. Crash experts, I'm looking at you guys. And I'm gonna be honest, I am no Crash expert. Alright. Okay, nothing happens other than me getting the key. Alright, so that's actually pretty good so far. Better look out for those, though. Oh! Lovely. How cute. Alright, here goes nothing. Got everything so far, and I'm going to make sure of that. Nope. I ain't gonna fall for that. Alright, let's hope it gets all the boxes. Otherwise, hello darkness, my old friend. Nope. Not gonna happen. I'm gonna wait for these. I ain't gonna fall for this. I was like stupid the last time for the moment, but no, not this time. Haha. I'm really surprised. I actually completed like more than half the game. That's really surprising, actually. So anyways, next up is Castle Machinery. We're gonna get the gem here. And you think I was actually gonna skip the level because I got the green gem? This is actually the secrets. If you unlock the green gem. I'm about to do, like, okay. You get a whole lot of extra lives. Followed by down here. I'm gonna go back up so I can actually play the level in its entirety for real. So I'll have to come back here and do it later. Okay. Let's begin, shall we? Yes, it is actually possible to jump over these guys. I've actually done it before. So I just gotta walk over these guys. I mean, walk under them. You can't even jump on those guys or spin them, unfortunately. Unless you have an Aku Aku mask, that is. Feels like it's trying to trick you, but I know this level's tricks. Think this level has tricks up its sleeve? Oh, I don't think so. Alrighty. Like I said, so far so good. Nothing to worry about. Now, I remember when I played this, I only got the green gem. I only want to get out of this level so fast I didn't even care. I wanted to get out of here as fast as I could. I just didn't care for it at all. I had the green gem, so I was like, screw it. Nice save there. Oh, what's this? Okay. Nope. Thanks, but no thanks. I know it's a booby trap. Now I can grab all the Wampa fruit I want. It's surprising how I know like all the secrets here, but I won't get to the entire level. I mean, game. Until like later on. There we go. Oh god, this is where it starts to get tough. Alright. Oh! Wow, I thought it would come out. I thought something would happen. Go right next to that, but no. Game's like, nope, screw it, you're gonna die for once. Whoa. Go, 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 go. Don't stop. Keep on going. Oh boy. Alright, there we go. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Boom. Get the gem. We're out of here. It's like the last time I did this. I didn't even care for the gem, like I said. Just want to complete the game. And that's it. Like almost 100%. But we will get almost 100%. Trust me. We will get to the rest of the game later, I can assure you. Up next is Nitrous Burrito, and surprisingly, we're almost done with the game. Took like a couple of hours, but damn, I could just complete this in like a matter of, just about a week or two. Like all of the games. This didn't really cost me a lot of lives, but it did actually make me a little struggle. Like, made me struggle a little bit. Boss like easy last time. Alright, there we go. He throws at least 5 of the pink ones. Okay. Alright, there we go. And Burrito is like... not as hard. Oh my god, his face. I gotta screenshot that later, post it on Twitter. Nope. Duh. I like what they did there and just have him like crash jump on him, and Burrito like breaks the glass window, falls down, tries to fly up, and just falls down to his doom. He probably returns back to normal afterwards. Alright. The lab. This shouldn't be all that hard. Oh, great. Break every box without dying to earn a special gem. I'm gonna go for the gem. Trust me, I've dealt with this a lot. And besides, like, I played this level like a million times. How could I possibly screw up? Oh wait, I know that I'm gonna screw up. There we go, just like that. We're out of here. Out of the bonus round, actually. When these guys scream or fall, it's actually been improved. There we go. Whoa. Whoa. I might have to skip this guy. But this is like the part where I actually die. Nope, I ain't gonna trust it. That was close. Oh god, that's what I'm gonna expect. Oh, not this time. Grab the gem. We're out of here. Didn't even mess up like once. I can't believe this, actually. 15 gems. 2 keys. And 81% completion. How awesome is that? Well, since let's see, I believe we'll, try and get the alternate ending, but we have to get all the gems. Yep, that's right. You have to get all gems in order to, get the alternate ending. But luckily, I don't have to do as much backtracking, so that's a good thing. The Great Hall is, well, you have to at least play this level, like, once. For, like, a couple of seconds. For what you're hearing right now is the, this is the Great Hall's theme. And it's also the, ending credits theme as well. There's, like, 2 ways you can, complete this level. 1, in a couple of seconds, which the end is right in front of you. Or B, take the alternate route and jump on all of the gems that you've actually cleared in the past. Okay. Time to save. There we go. And yes, on this save file, I've actually got everything in the game, including all of the relics. Except for Stormy Ascent's gem and relic. I am yet to get Stormy Ascent. But as of right now, I can't because I don't have enough money. And besides, I'll probably wait until after this. So now, let's go for Cortex. But first, save. I'm kidding. I already did that. Wait, how much that? Yeah, 83%. 83% completion. It's more than half the game. So anyways, let's defeat Cortex and get the actual ending. And this is the real ending.
Darn you, Crash Bandicoot!
Let's do this. Spin the green projectiles to Cortex, and then, well, try and beat the game. Do slide, spin it, spin more projectiles to him, like in some cases, like at least 1, 2, or even like 3 times in order to get him. Yeah, like that. Just demonstrated. He just does it like crazy now. Boom. And just like that, we beated Cortex. So now we get the real ending. Which, yes, you can actually get the real ending, even if you don't have all of the gems. And that's the end of the game. Thank you all for watching. My name is Crash Bandicoot Plush, and I don't know what to say. Skip the credits, because I don't feel like watching them all. Actually, before I end this, I wouldn't end this off on a cliffhanger. So, anyways, I want to thank all of you for taking the time to watch this stream. And it's been fun. But don't worry. There will be more. At some point in time in the future. And I'll do the best I can just to complete this game 100%. Again. So anyways, thank you all so much for watching. My name is Crash Bandicoot Plush, and I will see you next time.